Okay, so after driving for like more than 9 hours, we finally reached Vegas, as you can see behind me. Yeah, so I was actually initially very tired, but because of how lively is it over here, I actually become very energetic. So for tomorrow, we'll be going to Grand Canyon and Antelope Canyon. We bought a tour from Group, so I'll be taking some videos at the canyons and show you all around Vegas tomorrow night. Yeah, so we'll go have a good night's sleep and we'll see you tomorrow. Okay, so yesterday I have just completed my Grand Canyon, Antelope Canyon, and Horseshoe Bend tour. So it started at around 4:30 a.m. at this hotel called Bellagio. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. So we have to meet there at 4:30 a.m. and we have to set off from there. And roughly around 2 hours, we have our first rest stop for toilet break, and after that, another 2 hours for the second rest stop. After that, the first stop that we actually visited is the Antelope Canyon. So it's the actually the place where, after billions of years of water flowing through the rocks, right, and the sand, we actually create this very magnificent structure, and that was actually the so-called highlight for me for this trip. Okay, after that, the next stop is actually the Horseshoe Bend. It's actually, as the name suggested, it's a formation of a rock that looks like a horseshoe. And that was roughly around 30 minutes over there. And we then set off to the next stop, which is the Grand Canyon, where we overlook all the rocks formation. And our last stop is actually this small town along this iconic Route 66. For those that are staying in the US, and I think they are very familiar with this route. I think that was the so-called the first highway connecting the east from the west in the United States. Yeah. So for this total trip, right, it would cost roughly around per person. I think it was wait, let me think, 300 plus SGD. Yeah, so you can do the conversion, and after that we actually tip both the driver and the guy roughly around 40 USD. So split by then that would be 20 USD, but the tipping wise will be depending on your. Okay, so when we reach back to the hotel in Vegas, it is roughly around 9 p.m. already. So it's actually a very long day, but I would say most of the time we actually spend on the car driving to the different location. But since you are in Vegas, right, and I think that this is one of the things that they must do, since this Grand Canyon, Antelope Canyon, and Horseshoe Bend is like the iconic natural scenery over here. Yep. So highly recommended.
Cut through it. We cut through it because it's in our hotel. If you go in,
Okay, right now I'm in my hotel room and I have already arrived in Los Angeles. So I'll be staying here for roughly around 5 days, 4 nights, and it's roughly around a 4 hours drive from Las Vegas. So I'll be going to the different attraction in LA, and I'll take the videos for to show you all. Yep. So my first stop should be the Hollywood sign, the famous Hollywood sign. Yeah. So actually I've been there before, but right now I'm going there with my friend. Okay, so right now I'm going to find the Hollywood sign. As you can see from here, it's quite near, and you have to go to this address 3390 De Ronda Drive, and there are not a lot of parkings here, so you might have to park a few blocks away or a few streets away, but you can see the sign, it's quite near. Yeah, and after walking, you all should see this white gate, which I will show you all now. So for this white gate, right, you all can just go in and just do a short walk up, and the sign is right in front of you. This is the white gate. Okay, so give me a minute, we are going in. Okay, just go in through this small gap and just do a short hike and you can go up. Okay, so as you can see, this is the hike, the short hike up. I did roughly around 3 minutes walk from that gate, and you can see this best Hollywood view. And best thing is there are not a lot of people here also. And also you all can see the LA skyline view over here.
We listen by contextual clues more than the tone itself.
Okay, right now I'm at Santa Monica Beach. So this is one of the attractions in LA also. It's a very beautiful beach with this amusement park over here, and y'all can see the waves and the mountain over the other side. Very beautiful place. You can come over here. Okay, so this is the Chinese Theatre, one of the most iconic attraction in the Hollywood Walk of Fame. It's definitely a must to come to take photo, and with all the celebrity footprint and handprint over here. Okay, so right now I'm actually going to check out of my hotel soon, and I will be going to the last leg of my trip, which is the leg that I'm most excited about, and that is Disneyland and California Adventure Park. So Disneyland and California Adventure Park is actually two different theme parks, and they are actually located right beside each other. I have not been to the California Adventure Park before, and therefore I'm very excited and happy to go there. And I will go in there to take some videos to show you all around both of these theme parks. Yeah. Okay, I have just checked into my Disneyland hotel room. So I have also taken some video which I will show you all. It's a very nice and cozy place. So for tomorrow, I will be going to the Disneyland Disneyland, and after that the next day I will be going to the California Adventure Park, which I will take some videos for you all. Okay, so for this hotel is near the Disney downtown district. There are actually a lot of restaurants and shops that you all can go explore, and there are so many merchandise over here, including those from Star Wars, even those from the Marvels, and also definitely those Disney merchandise. So feel free to explore here before you all go to the Disneyland for another day. Okay, right now I'm actually waiting for the queue to go into the Disneyland. So for the guests staying in the Disneyland hotel, we will have an extra of earlier 30 minutes to join the queue. So as you can see, this queue is actually much shorter as the one from Tokyo Disneyland. So I'm very excited to go in. Okay, so I've just finished Star Wars Rise of the Resistance. So this is the number one ride over here at Disneyland, California. It's a very chill ride and it's a must do for all the Star Wars fans. So yeah, this will be the first ride that you should go to. Okay, I have just finished a series of rides in Disneyland. My first ride was the Star Wars Rise of the Resistance. So this is one of the rides that I have been looking forward to take. So it's very nice. So it's a must do for all the Star Wars fans. Okay, the second ride that I took was the Millennium Falcon. So this was also in the Star Wars era. So yeah, there are actually three roles: a pilot, a gunner, and an engineer. So you have to do a series of tasks from the rides itself, and definitely a must for the Star Wars fans too. Okay, the third ride I took was Star Tour. So this is a 3D ride. So you're putting on the 3D glasses and you'll be navigating the different landscape. So this is a must for those that like 3D movies. The fourth ride over here I took was Space Mountain. So this was actually one of the rides that's very unexpected for me because there are actually a lot of twists and turns and also quite a big drop. So this is something that you have to take note of if you are planning to take this ride. Okay, the fifth ride I took over here was Pirates of the Caribbean. So actually, I have already taken this in the other Disneyland, but personally I think that the best is actually the one in Shanghai. But if this is your first time, this is something that you should also try to take too. Okay, so the sixth ride is actually Indiana Jones. So as like the Pirates of the Caribbean, I have actually taken this ride in Tokyo before, so there isn't actually much difference in this ride. This is quite a fast ride, but it's actually not as thrilling, so this is actually suitable for all ages. Okay, the only reason that I can take so many rides over here is because actually I bought the Lightning Pass. So for this Lightning Pass, you can actually book the time slot for you to go in. This is like the fast pass, so if you have a bit of extra money, I would recommend you to get this Lightning Pass so that you can take more rides over here. Okay, so right now I'm at Disney California Adventure Park. So this is actually the last day of my trip. So I'm very glad that I end my trip over here. I've taken a few rides. The first ride is the Radiator race car, which is based on the Cars animated movie. This is the ride that you will have to pay an additional amount if you are taking a Lightning Pass. So if you can, this is the first ride that you should take in this adventure park. And the second ride I took was the Guardian of the Galaxy Tower of Terror. So this is actually my favorite classic Disney ride, which is the one that you have to take the elevator all the way up, and there are actually a lot of drops over here. So I'm very excited to clear this. My third ride over here is actually the Spider-Man web slinger ride. So as Spider-Man is my favorite character, and I'm very happy to take this ride where you have to wear these 3D glasses and you have to actually shoot down a lot of spider bots using the web slinger hand action. It's quite fun for me. Okay, my fourth ride over here is actually the most thrilling ride over here, which is the Incredible Roller Coaster. The ride is very fast, there are a lot of twists and turns, and there are a lot of drops. So this is something that is that those thrill seekers must take. Okay, so I have just finished packing my luggages, and I'm preparing to go to airport for my way home. So this has been a very long holiday for me. This is actually the longest that I have ever gone to for a holiday. So I have been to San Francisco, Las Vegas, LA, and lastly I ended my trip in Disneyland. Definitely, Disneyland is the highlight of this trip, and it's one of the my most favorite place of all, and really highly recommended if you all can stay in the Disneyland hotel, because it's actually within walking distance to the Disneyland, roughly around 10 minutes walk. So it's really very convenient. I think this is like one of the most convenient, because for all the other Disneyland resort, you either have to take a bus or have to take their own transport to the Disneyland. So this is highly recommended. Okay, so in conclusion, I just can't wait to go back home also to enjoy my warm weather, and also get back to my own routine. And I will plan for my next trip soon. So hopefully I will take another trip video for you all.